Here's one very dirty, dusty 1948 Collins 75A1. I took a damp rag to this a little bit, but you can see how dirty that thing is. Really, really filthy. So we got to clean it here, and then there's about 1 million paper capacitors that have to be replaced. Each one of these bathtubs got 1, 2, or 3 paper capacitors in it. I think I'll open them up and put capacitors in there so it looks original when we get done. But anyway, it's got high voltage. The filaments come on. It makes a hiss, but that's all it does. So we're giving this a go with a Scotch-Brite pad, sponge, toothbrush, hot soapy dishwater, and this is really one of the dirtier radios that I've come across in a long time. So well, you can read, it says fuse there now. You couldn't read that before. So anyway, preliminary cleaning. This has got a glass dial, so you got to be careful not to slop water in there. Getting that clean is going to be a pain. But I think right now we'll worry about other stuff. So I'm not even worried about getting soapy water in the tube sockets. They're all going to get cleaned with deoxit, and so will the tube pins and all that. Lots going to happen here before we recap this. This is just the first layer of cleaning, just so I can stand to touch it. Well, anybody who's told you this is clean would be lying to you. But at least it's not grossly filthy. Still got crud in the corners that I haven't gotten to. But we'll keep working on it. But you know, it's a lot better than it was. So we'll keep working on it, but at least this is halfway clean. I want to get in the corners and get the rest of this out. This is like the preliminary cleaning before it got a long ways to go, but it's just about clean enough we can start working on it. Okay, so this is relatively decent, a good first cleaning. The tightest places and the hardest to clean are right around these bathtub capacitors, and since I think they're all going to come out and get rebuilt, it'll be easier to clean those spaces after they're out of the radio. Some of these spots, like under here, are real tough, but this is not a bad start. Well, here's just the beginning of it. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 capacitors there. Another 12 there. 25, 26, 27. I believe there's at least, I think there's 31 paper capacitors to replace in this thing. I'll have to get the parts list and schematic and double check, but some of these here where you got the bathtubs and this component board mounted right on top of all the terminals of the bathtub capacitors makes it not fun to deal with. We'll see how this how we go at this after we get in there. Anyway, not too dirty in here. Just a little tiny bit of surface dust, but not much has gotten in there. All the controls are gritty and dirty and nasty. This thing was stored in the desert for a long time, and of course we don't know where it lived before that. But I think it just sat probably for 20 years. So clean everything and replace all the paper caps, test all the tubes, deoxide on everything, make it work, and then work on the alignment and peaking it if it works. Dozen tubes, all common octal types, 26AK5 miniatures. Everything else is dirt common. 6SJ, 6SG7, 6V6, 5Y3. What do we got here? 6SG7. A couple of 6AK5s in the front end. The detector is a 6H6. Even that's a vacuum tube. So we'll clean those all, put them on the tester, call anything that's not up to par, and there we go.